Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wellness Day, a podcast coming to you every Wednesday here from the Jahangir Wellness Center. My name is Kabas Jahangir, and today from the JWC studio, I've got a guest who's been behind the camera for all our episodes. Today, I've got someone who is going to be talking to me about in his journey on wellness. We've actually just started that journey, which is why we're going to be talking to Jansher Banaji today of JYB,
Thank you, Tavis.
the director of Wellness Day. Thank you so much for being here.
Production house. I'm not the director.
Our
Director of production of
Director.
Wellness Day.
Okay.
Hi, Tavis. How are you?
Thank you for being here finally on screen.
Thank you for having me. It feels different.
Being
So finally now I get to see
what it looks like.
what it feels like to sit over here.
That's good. No, but actually, why I really wanted to talk to you, amongst many other things, you make us look all good on screen. So thank you for that. Or at least you make most everyone else after a little bit harder for me. But we've talked to doctors, we've talked to therapists. You've been seeing all the episodes. We've been talking to people who've been inspirations, who've just been regular people, who've just been how they've been going through their journey of wellness on, from they could have been from an injury or from a particular event in life that transformed them and how they've come out stronger. I thought we'd chat on a slightly different trajectory, or perhaps where we are today, is that you're someone who is sort of who've always been fit, or so to speak. Would you're sort of taking your first steps to wellness again, and still have some block points that you want to try and get rid of. So I thought it'd be interesting to talk to someone who is starting their journey or midway through their journey and can help us through for people who are probably, in a similar state of where you would be. And so I thought it'd be helpful to hopefully inspire more people to get on that path of wellness. So
Yeah. So firstly I'm 35 now. Okay. And believe me, until the age of 32, I had not stepped into a gym in my life. At one point of time, I think this was 2016 or 17, I would weigh 108 kgs, 106 or 108.
Okay.
So I was like really overweight. And even as a child in school, I was quite the pudgy, fat kind of person.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of these transformations. Like my first transformation, actually, I did the wrong thing to lose weight. What I did was I crash dieted.
Yeah.
I crash dieted. I was on liquids, this and that.
So you must have lost it fast, but you must have put it on now.
I lost it fast. I lost my hair too while doing it. And this is one thing I noticed. I lost my quality of sleep. And I literally became like anorexic. All right. And then everyone, including my mom, had to tell me like, okay, now stop. It's going to be detrimental to your health.
Okay.
So after that, I simply followed my diet pattern and everything. And then I got again comfortable in life.
Yeah.
And suddenly I just sprang back. So I dropped down to around 81, 82. Then I went back to 96. Then I had a phase of eating over there, and then I came back. From 96, I dropped down. So I've had these fluctuations.
Yeah.
But now I realize that it's I take a little bit of everything in terms of cardio, in terms of weight training, in terms of watching what I eat, mindful eating, as you've said many times on this podcast. And I've been able to now maintain a solid between 76 to 78. And you just feel better. So I stay in a very old building that doesn't have a lift.
Right.
And earlier, I used to literally walk up to my house on the second floor and I would be panting at the door. I was like, this...
You get to why in a second.
But yeah, no. So it was bad. I would be like, listen, I'm in my 20s and I'm walking up and I'm panting like an old man. And, but I noticed, so I play football weekly.
Okay.
I noticed that once I lost weight, I was more agile on the field. I could run faster, I could run more, I could move better, turn, and so, yeah.
But what you talked about is what a lot of people do. I mean, I've done it myself. You do correct. You do crash diets, you lose weight or you put on weight or whatever it is, and it comes back harder and there's not consistency and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what changed for you where you stopped doing that kind of stuff and got into a more consistent?
I think a lot of research was one, and like I said, I tried many different things. So crash diet, I realized my sleep was going, my hair was going. I realized it wasn't it was definitely not a sustainable thing. And then thanks to YouTube, I mean, YouTube is great. I watched 10 videos on YouTube and then you just take away the main plot points of those 10 videos.
Like these Wellness Day podcasts.
Exactly. And you take away the plot the plot points, and you actually are left with golden information which you try. And I tried that out, and I realized, so in COVID I started cycling.
Okay.
Everyone, I mean the whole country started cycling in COVID, right?
Or doing some kind of
Which
is good
activity.
in a way.
Yeah, and then I fell in love with endurance cycling.
Okay.
So that helped a lot because I could eat like crazy. Everything I wanted, chocolates, butter chicken, biryani, the world. And I would eat and eat and eat.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't put on weight because we were actually cycling a minimum of 40 kilometers a day.
Wow.
Leave alone our Sunday rides, which would go up to 70, 100, 120
I
plus.
remember those doing that myself.
Exactly, like
and you can really, really eat a lot of food.
Yeah, you can eat what you want and you'll still stay prim proper and you'll feel also good.
Yeah.
So I realized that cardio is very, very important, number one. And the only aspect that was missing in life was the weight training, because when I was cycling, my legs looked like a footballer's legs, but my torso and my hands looked very skinny.
Right.
And there was a full
mismatch.
Yeah, it was fully disproportionate.
Yeah.
So that's when I tried weight training a little bit.
Okay.
At home first. And I had this stupid stigma that, why should I go to the gym? I can just lift some weights at home.
Yeah.
I have some dumbbells, I get some dumbbells, do a little bit of push-ups and stuff like that. But then a friend of mine urged me about last year, like, come. And I tried, and I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It just put my whole mindset of, stay at home and train at home. It just changed everything, because, you get to work out on particular machines that you cannot get the same thing at home. You can't do the same thing at home.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw that change in you. So that's why I was like, good, this guy is on the right path now.
Yeah.
But coming to what I also mentioned in the start of this.
Yeah, you're putting me on the spot.
I am going to put you on the spot. Because I think it's important for people to know, and I
100%.
appreciate that you're being open about it as well,
100%.
is that we talked about roadblocks that hopefully we're going to try and get rid of over a period of time.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest ones for you is smoking, you said.
Smoking is my biggest vice.
Right.
And there are very few things I regret in life. There are only two things, in fact, that I regret. I have serious regret. One is that I started smoking.
Yeah.
And two is that I didn't invest at an earlier age.
Invest, okay.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But unfortunately, I started smoking quite early, and it was bad peers that started it.
Yeah.
And also the environment around me, everyone around me was a smoker. And I have quit, in fact. So I had a surgery back in 2011.
Okay.
And my surgeon specifically warned me that, listen, boss, you can't smoke after or before the surgery. So I had my last smoke at around 11:45 in the night. Went in for surgery in the morning. And my next cigarette, unfortunately, I picked it up 7 months later.
Oh, the point being that you picked it up. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, let's spend a little bit of time talking about smoking because it's a big issue for a lot of people.
Yeah.
How do you try and deal with it? Because you tried quitting so many times and stuff like that. And it's still something that I know that you're working on. You rationally know that it's not something that's good for you. So how do you deal with, that kind of thing on trying to break the habit? Doesn't work, it does work sometimes. And so talk us through your mindset for that.
So unfortunately now my job dictates me to sit in one place and edit.
Yeah. I was going to come to that too, because it's you're a night owl. So sleep is another aspect.
Yeah,
but,
that's another thing we need to talk about. But so unfortunately, the environment in my house is a smoking environment. So I sit and I'm editing, and randomly, like non-consciously, I'm picking up cigarettes and smoking.
Okay.
So one thing I'm definitely going to make sure is that I'm going to make my room and my house non-smoking. If I want to go for a smoke, I walk out onto the balcony. I make a rule that I go down, and automatically that will fall in place.
Yeah.
Another thing is giving up smoking is, I'd say, 98% willpower. I know it.
Okay.
I think so. I mean,
I was actually going to make a different argument. This is like what you talked about, creating a system and stuff like that. A lot of people have been talking about that. I mean, willpower is, you can only take you so much. You have to create a system that, puts you in an environment that eliminates that.
Right.
Because, I mean, willpower is like, you're trying to push yourself not to do something in an environment that allows you to do that, which can only last so long, perhaps. So it's more about perhaps creating a system
Right.
that It's exactly you said, taking the smoking out of your environment. So maybe willpower will get you to the door, but you have to create a system that allows you to keep it out.
Yeah. So another system that I've put in place is that whenever I drive to a particular place, I don't make it a point now, no smoking in the car.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, something's better than nothing. But yeah, no smoking in the car.
But then you get out and you...
Unfortunately, right now. But I'm going to work around that as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so these small little systems I hope to implement.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I said. It is little steps, and you'll have
Yeah, these small steps I'm hoping. Works.
And again, I mean, I will interrupt you. Sorry to
Yeah.
do that. I do that a lot. I mean, I know you give me this feedback off screen that you interrupt a lot of your guests. so I'm doing that to you. I mean, I'm asking these questions not in a way to say that, oh, dope, you're very bad, stop smoking and this and that. It's more about, there are a lot of people who have in the same boat as you. So it's really trying to understand and help in terms of getting your thought process on, because everyone has the intention of wanting to stop or wanting to get better, but it's obviously difficult to do. So it's something that you can work on. And
I think having these small little systems in place, and then coupled with willpower, and a good amount of, I think, diet and hydration also plays a big part. It really does. So I've been speaking to a lot of smokers. Some smoke for stress, some smoke for because it's cool.
Yeah.
And some, like for me, like I can travel on a 14-hour flight and not want a cigarette. Like you put me in an environment where I'm not able to smoke and I won't
came
trip.
back to that
I won't,
point. Withdrawals or whatever.
No withdrawals, nothing. But for me, I don't know. It's like the feeling that I get at the back of my throat is what is my craving.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think everyone probably needs to find what their craving is and probably sort along that.
Right. Well, then coming back to the other aspect you were talking about is that, you have you're in an environment that you're always on the computer, sitting and perhaps burning the night oil.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that aspect as a professional and also trying to manage your wellness?
So one good thing is that when you run your own setup, you can do things at the time that you want. I don't have a schedule which dictates me to wake up early in the morning. So let's say I pull an all-nighter till around 3 or 4 in the morning. I know I have that liberty to cover my sleep deficit till about 12 in the afternoon without it affecting anything.
Right.
I usually like to go to the gym somewhere in the afternoon. A lot of doctors have told me not to do it post 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Earlier I would work out in the night, but
it affects your sleep.
It affects the sleep and everything. But however, in the evening, I do like to take a walk.
Yeah, me too. It actually clears my head.
Yeah, walking is therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
I notice. And I try to hit a 8K, 10K walk per night. Try to. But yeah, sleeping, lucky for me is that I don't have any commitments to wake up early morning unless there's obviously an off day or there's a shoot or something, but I can cover it again the next day or in the afternoon. But sleep is super important. Yeah. I think people need to talk a little more about sleep.
Yeah, that's why every time I try and speak to someone, it's all a guest or anyone, it's always one of the biggest things is always the sleep aspect.
It is.
Yeah. Coming back to your vice. Any advice that you'd be able to, or that you think you can give people who have been trying to kick the habit? And obviously, I mean, you're not speaking as an expert or someone who's done it.
I know, exactly.
But someone who's on that path, like, hey, I'm holding your hand, we're trying to do this together. What would you tell them?
I think it's just willpower at the end of the day.
Really? Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you want to do something in life, you can do it. No matter who you are, what you are. The world's your oyster in that case. Like you just have to have that real want from within.
So do you want that?
I do want to. And
so what are you going to do to
I don't.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Put me in this. I know I am on the spot right now, but I really don't know. As of now, I am going to take some mindful steps towards it.
Yeah.
And I want to stop.
Yeah, think about, again, creating a system that hopefully allows that.
A system, definitely. But now, Kawas, thank you for putting me on the spot, but I'm going to put you on the spot because, you see, on this podcast, you have had amazing guests who have dispensed such insane, beautiful information about their lives,
right,
about their practices and all that, but nobody really knows you. So,
wait, who's planned all this?
No one's planned all this. This is just me, and this is going to be a small little rapid fire round about getting to know the host.
Wait, I can hear a director saying cut.
There's no director. The director's right here. But yeah, we're going to have a rapid fire round. And yes, I know you did a podcast with yourself
Okay.
for the 1 year anniversary, which I
I didn't do it myself. I did it with someone called Kawi.
covers. Yeah, right. So a lot of things you have answered on that, but there are some things that I'm sure the people want to know more. Okay, so are you ready?
Okay.
Firstly, you like to be called Kawi, correct?
Correct.
Okay, Batman or Superman?
Batman.
All right. One exercise you hate but still do.
Bulgarian split squats.
Wow. Protein shake or black coffee?
Ooh. Protein shake.
Okay, what's your cheat meal of choice?
Chocolate cake.
Really? Okay. Dumbbell or body weight?
Dumbbell.
Wow. One business lesson that actually hit hard.
Ooh. Don't get bogged down in trying to make it perfect before starting. Just start and then figure it out on the way.
Okay. I know someone who's going to cringe hearing that, but I'm not going to say who. I'm sure you do know who. Okay. One hidden talent of yours.
One hidden talent of mine. Mixology.
Elaborate a little on that.
I'm a certified bartender.
Really?
Not that I'm advocating for
I know.
alcohol or not. I'm just a mixologist.
I
So I can mix you a fresh lime sauce.
I don't drink. Okay, yeah, perfect. So I don't drink otherwise, but yeah. One favorite quote.
Ooh. It's tough one, but it's one that keeps coming back to me. Is that I'd rather be the oldest person in the gym rather than being the youngest person in the hospital.
In the hospital, right? New Year's resolution?
I don't believe in them.
You don't believe in them? Okay.
In the sense, I will elaborate on that. I don't want to say that I don't do
Right.
resolution. My point is that you don't have to wait for New Year's to start something new, like
I agree
quitting
with you.
smoking.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. So I don't believe in New Year resolutions either. I believe take action when it's needed.
Okay. So, are we done?
Yep, we are.
So, are you going to end the whole? Are you going to end the episode, or do I have to end the episode?
That's your privilege. I'm just going to edit the episode.
Thank you for being here, Jansher.
My pleasure. Tom.
Being in front of the camera for once. Obviously, I didn't know what I was getting into, but I'm glad we had this conversation. But also, on a joke aside, I thank you for being very candid about the smoking aspect and helping people through.
I mean, whatever little I can do.
So, and hopefully we'll be on that journey where we'll hopefully be talking again and you'll be off that habit.
Yeah, so hopefully on the next podcast that I come on, hopefully I'll be smoke-free.
Let's aim for that.
I will be smoke-free.
Good.
I'm
Let's aim
going
for
to
that.
talk positive now.
Don't just get well, stay well.
Always. Live healthy.
All right. Thank you, everyone, and join us for next week's episode. And before you do leave, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button here at the bottom. Thank you.